that one. Oh, there we go.
Microphone settings on StreamYard. Okay, let me check that. Well, my mic. If you
not
can you
not
guys
your
hear
mic.
me?
You need audio. Turn your speaker up.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you guys hear me. You hear each other, but I don't hear you guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I've gone deaf.
He needs to go check his speaker settings.
Well, let me check.
Because you can
Audio,
choose the device.
Speaker. Oh,
So,
wait.
Yeah.
Let me go to here.
So if he's got like
maybe I need
his
headphones.
Yeah, if his monitor has audio, but then he also has speakers, maybe it's through one or the other, and he's got the volume all the way down or something on one or the other.
Let's see what this says. Wait a minute. Oh, I muted it. Let me. Volume on my computer is way up.
I like the black one better. There we go.
Wait a minute. I know. Hold on. Don't go away. I think I know the problem.
Gosh. My drink is empty.
Dangers of a green screen. All right, hold on. Okay. Now I know. I got you. I know what the problem was. So I've got a lavalier mic, which when I plugged it in, shuts off the audio.
Okay. I know when you go into your settings, there's different sources for microphone and your speakers. So maybe check those.
Yeah, mine was only showing internal. I mean, it didn't show external. So, but I'll look at that later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where's your microphone coming now? Is it coming from your webcam?
Yeah, just from the laptop. Yeah, I'm using my
just
laptop.
from the laptop microphone. Okay. Well, I can hear you just fine. So.
Okay. Cool. Steve, you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, good. And I can hear you. All right.
Okay, so now we can all hear each other.
Right.
All right.
Unfortunately, we hear each other too, but you know. Does what? Now, I'm just curious because, of course, I haven't done this before. Does one of you have any audio playing in the background?
Well, I got my son's in the next room, but I got his door closed. So.
Okay, I'm just trying to decide if it's some sort of echo that I'm hearing, or maybe it's your son. It's unintelligible, but I hear it.
If you go into your audio settings, you can do echo cancellation. There's a little checkbox for it.
Is that under cam
it's
and
under
mic?
Your settings and then audio.
Audio.
And then you can do
cancellations checked. Yeah.
And then you can also check automatically adjust mic volume.
Yeah, I got that.
And then if you're, let's see, I don't think no one's got YouTube running at the same time, do they? So you have like double audio going.
I don't have it going. Let me just look at my tablet here. Oh wait, well, YouTube is there.
I don't have double audio. It just seems delayed.
Yeah.
Well, and that could very well be my poor internet. Okay, so I think I got rid of there. Okay, so I don't have any.
I hear you, Brad, and I hear you again.
Oh, really?
I can only hear him once. Yeah, I'm not hearing double audio from Brad. So.
And now I just heard myself talk again.
Huh. Do you have your echo cancellation turned on in your settings? Let's see. Audio.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, Brad is frozen up on my side. He is no longer moving.
Yeah, I lost Brad too.
Yeah.
But see, now I hear you just fine.
Yeah. See, I'm using I got a microphone here with the pop filter on it, so I don't have any echo.
But I just overtalked what you said just now.
Yeah. Well, Brad's gone now. He's gonna have to join back in his own stream here.
Oh. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Let's see here.
Give him a second.
All right.
Oh, that's me, maybe. So do I close YouTube and just stay on StreamYard?
Yeah. What you can do is if you have a little more control with the YouTube chat, but you can click on the little drop down on the YouTube chat and do a pop out chat, and then leave the pop out chat open while you close YouTube. And then I do kind of like a split screen where you drag one window one way and one the other. So you have kind of a half and half. So half would be StreamYard and the other half would be your YouTube chat window.
Now I'd close out YouTube totally now. Let me see what happens.
Okay. I'm going to share my screen here. Let's see, Chrome tab.
And now I'm not talking over you. I can hear myself with you now.
Okay.
So I just closed out. I just went straight to YouTube.
Yeah.
But now I can't comment over here on your comment. I have to go to.
Okay, I want to show you here real quick. Let me load up my YouTube here, and I'm going to load up his stream. I'm going to share my screen over here. So let's do share screen, Chrome tab, this one. Okay, so okay.
You got me lost. I have no idea where you're.
I can't share my screen because Brad is the creator of this. So
yeah.
I see my stream. It was over here in the what do you call it, the back room, whatever. But I can't do anything with it.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Well, how you doing, Dale?
I'm doing all right.
I wasn't expecting you to be here tonight. So,
well, if he had it on a weekend, which helps me out because I'm on the road, Monday through Friday. So
yeah, that's the same with me. I'm on the road. I'm in a hotel room tonight, doing my 34-hour reset.
Okay. Yeah, I just run regional anymore. I'm on my 18th year. I can't do that back and forth coast to coast crap no more.
Well, I'm not coast to coast. I'm the Eastern U.S., I guess you want to put it that way.
Okay.
I could be up in Nebraska one day and down in Virginia Beach the next day.
Okay.
Down to Marietta, Georgia.
And I miss the South, but see, I pull a hopper bottom, and if I get a load going down there, it's hard getting stuff coming back north again.
Yeah. I'm over in West Virginia tonight. Got a delivery in right outside of Charleston, and then I go to what's the name of that town over there? I can't remember where I'm going now.
Is it still in Virginia?
It's still in West Virginia. They're off coming down 19 or 17. I can't remember that. Beckley, yeah. That's what the tunnel is. Yeah, I got to go to Beckley and then go over to Raleigh on Monday. So,
gotcha. Yeah, I miss that area a lot, but I mean, I could get out there. It's just I can't get out unless I deadhead, a couple 100 miles to find something to get out there. So.
Brad just wrote me and told me he lost internet altogether.
Oh, no.
We are waiting on you.
Brown out. Okay. Oh, he just messaged me. I lost internet for a while.
Yeah. That happens sometimes when you have these live chats. I've seen it with some of the other YouTubers where the host goes out and then the other two guys keep a conversation going for a while and then finally he pops back in.
Now this one here, it's supposed to handle up to 8 at a time.
Huh.
And see, you're using StreamYard's server, so it's not based on your connection is based on. Oh, I got an echo now. I'm hearing myself. Oh, I think I know why. No, that's not it. Okay, I thought I had the YouTube open, but what was I saying? See, I totally forgot.
StreamYard has 8.
Oh yeah.
There's Brad back. Welcome back, Brad. How you doing?
So I got 4.5 download, and I've got 0.77 upload when I've got.
Wow. Welcome to the Philippines.
Yeah.
You know, in most, I don't know, I think a lot of places over there it's faster than it is here in Vermont.
Yeah.
I believe you sometimes.
We still got cable internet here. You know, we're not even. It's going to be about 2 years before we even get fiber in my little town. So.
Wow.
Oh yeah, where I'm living right now, we don't have cable. I'm working off phone company DSL.
Oh yeah.
So
that's
my son
dial up.
Yeah, my son who lives down in the town is he has I think he has fiber, but the fiber companies won't come up onto this road. It's too far up the hill in the boonies. So
I got you. See, I'm at the maximum what we can get for cable internet. I have 60 megabit per second download and then 5 upload.
5 up, yeah.
Which does help because we used to have 2, and then when I started doing drone videos and trying to upload in 4K, it was taking like, you know, half the day or longer just to get one video into YouTube for that. But you know, with the 5 gigabits, it might take, you know, an hour and a half, 2 hours now. So
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. I times when I've used tried to put up some of my YouTube videos, and it could take 5 hours for a 15-minute YouTube video to go up. So
yeah.
I try to upload my videos on the weekend. That way I have either hotel video, I have hotel internet or my home internet, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess I got a long video. Watch for your name. It's coming up, Brad. It'll be next week's videos. Your name will come up in one of my videos next week.
Oh. Do I need to hire a lawyer now or later on?
No, I was talking about singing.
Oh, okay. Well, appreciate that, I guess.
Well, I told him, I said, I'm not a singer like you are. You need to go check out Brad's channel to see a good singer if you want to see one.
Well, I appreciate that. Yeah.
The same person that watched your videos the other day must have watched mine tonight because he gave me a thumbs down also. So as soon as I put it up, they got a thumbs down.
Yeah. I've gotten, let me see, I think I've got 180 something videos up, and I think over the course of 3 years, I've had like 3, 4, 5 maybe thumbs down. So, of course, when you only get 20 to 40 people watching, it's
I get people
chances of-
commenting on my carpet, when I do a video, like an unboxing video on my living room, and they're like, "You need to clean your carpet." I'm looking at it, I was like, "What's wrong with it?" There's nothing. Like, they're just trolls, and
Holy cow, that's crazy.
but
So-
I try to say something smart, to get back at them. So
So Dale, you've got the you've got StreamYard, and
yeah.
it because the logo's still there. I'm thinking you're using the free version.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not to the point now where I think it's worth, paying what is it, like $20 a month or something like that. And
Yeah,
I'm lucky if I get, maybe 5 or 6. Oh, we lost him again. I mean, I'm lucky if I get, maybe 5 or 6 viewers, and I have like over 1,400 subs. So I don't know what's going on. Everybody's busy doing something else, I guess.
Well, that's the same thing with me. I got, over 2,000 subs. You only get 20 views on a video.
Mm-hmm. But then I
yeah.
kind of do it like a variety of videos, and you kind of see what people are more drawn towards. Like I did trucking videos, and I might get 20, 30 here, and then I started posting stuff about drones, and everybody wants to see that, I guess. So I'm kind of you got to
I've tried to keep track, and I'm not seeing any consistency. Some of my singing, wait a minute, singing videos are get just a few views, and others get a lot. When I talk about stuff around here, it's the same thing, up and down. My most popular video that I've ever done was about 2 years ago in the Philippines. I went to the local market in our town, and I don't know, I think I forget now, it's like 4,000 some odd views over the past, 2 or 3 years. But so I don't know, I haven't figured out what to use in terms of like keywords or titles or thumbnails or whatever to make it more likely for people to look at them.
Well,
don't have a clue.
There are some websites out there where you type in a certain keyword, and it kind of goes out and picks other keywords that go along with it, and then it tells you how they rank.
Yeah.
Another thing I've understood or I figured out is instead of just putting tags in the little tag box, you could put hashtags with those tags in underneath your description. Just put it like at the bottom where no one can see it. It'll Google and will actually read those. So
okay, I'll keep that in mind too. Yeah, and I try to put some of the keywords in the title or the description, but I haven't made the hashtags. So
another thing that works, do you use like cards, or like what they call like cards, or I can't remember the other thing is where you choose where it'll have like at the end it'll show like a video or like a playlist that you suggest, and they can click on that.
Yeah, end cards. Yeah, I use those.
Cards, yeah.
I use the end cards. I don't use the other ones. The other ones have been too difficult for me to figure out. Or not figure out, but I just don't like
them the right way,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They have those tags or whatever they call them that appear up over the. Where am I? Up over the.
Video banner that pops out.
And I haven't bothered with those. I don't know.
You should be, since you're the host, you should be able to put banners up there now. If you're talking about something, you can put a banner up while you're talking about it. I saw that on.
I think
last week I was watching a live show with the guy in Chicago. What's his name? Yeah.
You can also click on a comment in the chat, and it'll put it down there also. So if you want to focus on
that's right. That's right. Let's see. Let's see. Here's one. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah. Okay.
You can focus on what someone's asking a question or whatever.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. I've seen The other fellow that I've seen use StreamYard, I don't know if either one of you watch Bud Brown.
Yeah,
He's
I try to catch him. He, being in a different time zone, it's kind of hard to catch, Philippine vloggers.
oh yeah. Well, he doesn't. He's only used the live stream 3 or maybe 4 times.
Mm-hmm.
And he lives down in Dumaguete.
Yeah.
But he's a funny guy. Doesn't matter what happens, he laughs. Yeah. I really like.
The one that got me was the can opener. That just.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's out there trying to find glory. Hey, come look at this. Something simple as that.
My mother had one of those because she was diabetic and her hands weren't really great, and she had one of those. As a matter of fact, it's still over at my father's house. I don't think he uses it. I don't know how he opens cans. He's got a regular can opener, one of the, put it up there and push the button down and it goes around.
You know what my mother-in-law does? She grabs the big old knife and starts stabbing the can.
Yeah, seen that.
We bought her a can opener. She'll still do it that way,
Oh yeah.
I forget who I was watching the other day, and they had somebody was out there with that big knife stabbing the can around.
And I'm watching it, I'm like, hopefully she don't miss or something.
I know. Worse than Mumbly Pig or something.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Well, so go ahead.
Where are you located at, Dale, when you go back to the Philippines?
Well, we're actually also going to buy land and build a house. They're also San Roque, Northern Samar.
Oh, Northern Samar. Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of in well, I don't know if you're Katarman is the provincial capital, and it's east of there.
Okay. I just wondered if you were I know where Brad's at, and we're both on Luzon there. That's why I was wondering if you're up on Luzon or if you're down on another outside of that location there.
Yeah, I mean, we were considering Alabang area, and then I was like, well, it'd be real expensive to build a house there. It's actually cheaper renting there. If we want to build a house, I'd rather build it in the province. And her family's there. I know, at least I'll know someone there.
Mm-hmm.
If we moved to Alabang, I don't know anybody there. So,
Well, that's how it was when I moved to our location.
Yeah.
I have one friend. He's passed on now, but I have one friend that lived in that town that invited me up there. And Molly had nobody that lived there, and we're kind of separated because her older brother lives in Apari and her younger brother lives in Manila. So we're we're not middle ways, but we're far enough from both of them that, it takes a bus ride to get to us if they want to come down to visit, anytime.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're in my wife's hometown. That's where we met. That's where the base I was stationed on when I was in the Navy was in her hometown, and so when we got married, it was being built right after we got married. We started having the house built, so we've got a house there in her town, and it was just convenient. So all of her family is. 90% of her family is there. One nephew moved down to Cavite, but what with all of the COVID stuff, he's been up in San Antonio watching our house, taking care of the animals and so forth. So that's worked out real well for us.
See, we're still in the process of trying to find land, and the thing is the land keeps going up. So sometimes they'll quote 1,000 pesos per square meter. I think right now we're kind of a median of about 1,500 per square meter in the province. I know in Luzon it's a lot more than that. probably. So
when I bought my land, it was 500 peso per square meter. And now it's up 1,000, 1,500 if you want to buy anything.
mm-hmm.
Farmland out there was 350.
Mm.
And now it's well over 1,000. I was trying to buy a rice field out in front of us, but I can't afford it anymore.
Yeah.
It's got out of my price range.
See, it also goes up when they decide to build a main road in front of the property. So it could be like 1,500. As soon as that road goes up, there it's 2,000.
Yeah.
Because it's convenient.
Oh, they finally came and put cement in front of our house, so maybe that's why all the rice fields went up out there. I've been arguing with them about that for 10 years, and we finally got just this past year during the COVID year, they got the cement put out there in front of the road there.
Huh. Well, we had the road in front of our house in town was, I was going to say dirt, was more sand until maybe 2 years ago. Now it's cement, but it was always sand until, like I say, until just a couple of years ago.
It's like my in-laws' house. They built theirs after my father-in-law got out in the military. My father-in-law actually retired early because my wife's mom had a heart attack, so he got out early to help her and all that. But they bought their land, and it was 15 by 15 meters, and I think it was only like 1,000 per square meter. Well, then was it last year? No, it wasn't last year. It was the year. It was 2019. They had a surveyor come back through again and found out that they didn't charge them for like a 5 by 15 that's on the end of their property, where they had one of those. I don't know what they call it, kind of like a. No, she had her sorry store there, and then in the back they had the dirty kitchen. So they had to buy that strip of land, and they had to pay $1,500 on that just because of the inflation. And I thought it was ridiculous that it wasn't their fault that they didn't measure it right.
Yeah. You never know.
Well, there's a guy came to our town a couple of year or two ago back and said that he owned all the property in our town, and that everybody that bought property had to pay him 50 peso. He was asking for 50 peso from every person for the next 30 years.
Oh, geez.
I said, that's crazy. I mean, anybody can come in there and say that stuff like that. I said, if you agree to that, then you're screwed, because if you miss a payment, then he's going to take over your house. So they did fight it, and they got somehow it went away. I don't know how that situation ended, but it went away anyways. But people always come up with a way to get money over there in the Philippines.
Oh yeah,
or try to.
I was gonna try one other thing here. I was just looking for
Keep playing with it tonight, Brad, and learn how to do it. Then you'll become an expert at it, and you keep going.
Yeah, right. As long as the internet holds out.
Yeah. Seems to be doing pretty good now.
Yeah, it's I don't know. There's no rhyme or reason. Although I bet if I checked the speed would probably be what it was before. I'm just going to see if I can show you pictures, but I can't find the ones I want. Let's see. Let me just go back here.
Now you can do screen shares, right? You can share like your whole screen or just one tab on your browser.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here. So let me see what this looks like.
Okay.
If anything.
I'm at the bottom.
I'm at the top right.
Aiming for it. Let me try this.
I think if he doesn't share screen, we'll all be shoved to the left.
I'm
trying.
Okay, now I'm in the middle.
Yeah, right.
No, little bitty guy. Oh, they're back to the middle now.
Back to the middle. oh wait, let me do this button and that button and this button. Okay, and then that one and this one. All right, so there.
Hey, I saw. Isn't that your screenshot from your YouTube channel?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it's yeah, it's just a picture I pulled up.
Well, that's going up on my channel.
Let's see. Oh, that's my.
Wow.
This was several years ago. My grandson and I working on my motorcycle.
You got hair in that picture, man.
Right? Yeah, that's before I started shaving it, or cutting it short.
Dude, I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
You almost look like Bud Brown in that picture to me.
Okay, well, he and I are real close in age. It's really kind of interesting to me because he and I were in the Navy at just about the same time. We never knew each other. We went to the same language school. He went to West Coast. I was on the East Coast, and this was several years ago. And but we studied the same language. We both met our wives on the bases that we were stationed on. And so, and he rides. I don't know if you knew, that motorcycle that I had was a Honda Goldwing. He rode a Honda Goldwing. So it's just amazing the number of similarities between us.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can show you this one. There. That's a piece my son did years ago. He does some comic books that he's done in the past.
This is your son?
Yeah. Yeah, okay. He's a freelance comic book artist.
Okay.
And unless you know Doctor Who and some of these other characters, the characters themselves won't mean much to you. But
yeah, that's beyond my time. I know of it, but I didn't watch it.
Yeah, so. Right. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, that's just something from work. Oh, this one. Let me see. Where is this? This is our. I think this is part of our beach property. My wife took this a few years ago. So okay, so this tells me that I can show a video during this. Okay.
It's a little choppy, but I can see it.
Oh, okay. Well, again, that's probably our internet.
Yeah.
So that way, that way it goes down to the beach, and the other direction goes back up to the road. The interesting thing is, when we bought this property, where that Kubo Kubo is and where my wife is standing when she took this picture was in the water. And the water somehow has receded since we bought it. So we've got a lot more property than when we actually bought it. And just beyond the...
watch out, they're going to charge you for that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You can see, if you look up here, there's a wall.
Oh, yeah.
And that wall is... they had a storm several years ago after we bought the property, and the water came all the way up to that wall. Now it's I don't know if it's 100 yards, 80 yards, 80 to 100 yards from the wall, or from the water. The wall is 80 to 100 yards from the water.
Is that a fire hose?
Yeah, I forget what they were doing there. I think they were pumping some water for some reason. I forget what they were doing. They, as you know, if you need a, at least we're in our part of the country there, if you need a well, you take a pipe, pound it down in, and you know, within 20 feet, you've hit water.
So you don't have to. You don't use a sand point in the Philippines, or you just put the pipe in there and that's it.
I think maybe there's a there's a point of it or something. But yeah, I was amazed.
Crunchy water.
Yeah. No, I think there is something. Hey, who? It looks like there's somebody else watching. I've got a 1 on my who's watching.
Okay.
Skip.
And I don't see that. I just see your time that you're live in the corner. I don't.
I had to close out of YouTube because I was getting the echo.
Okay, you froze.
Oh, okay.
You weren't moving.
But
so you will see my view on there anyways, for sure.
Let me get rid of that, and then I'll put us back here. Wait a minute. Maybe I will. Come on.
I know what's up with this green screen. Sometimes I have it just perfect, and then it goes back. Okay.
I was reading up on green screens, and they
there we go.
That's good. They were talking as though if you depending on your lighting and how close you are to the green screen, you can get some bleed through and stuff.
Mine's like right there. My head's my back on it, so it's not.
Yeah.
I got like maybe 12 inches behind me. I turn this light on here and see. Turn my desk lamp on.
That's when I see the reflection on your shirt.
Yeah.
When you have the light on.
It's not. Yeah, I don't know if I adjust this. See, there's a little.
Oh, there you went just to your head.
It's gone. But
hey, you look like you got the
I have the grill.
Braces on. Yeah, you got a grill, man.
But if you go into the settings in the green screen, there's a little fader you can slide like back and forth. So like there, it's off, and then you kind of adjust it so you're just right. It's really, really, I don't know.
Really picky on what it looks like.
But I think with like the paid version, you get higher than 720p resolution.
Yeah, I'm not good with all this stuff. I try to, do the best I can with what I've got, but I'm not good with cameras. I'm not good with anything else. So.
Yeah, but the main thing is, well, you got to have the big thing is the video. The video has to be fairly clear. Audio is second. The better that is, the better that is, the better. And then if you got decent video, decent audio, and something that people want to look at, you're good to go. Of course, it's taken me 3+ years, and I've got up to my high was about a week or two ago. I had 198 subscribers, and now I've got 197. But I'm not in it for the money, obviously. By the time I had enough subscribers to monetize, I would be I think I estimated 113 years old. So I may not worry about that too much.
Yeah, mine go up and down. I watch it on analytics, and they go up and down.
Yeah.
One week I'll have 2,100. The next week I'll have 2,090. Or whatever, and just goes up and down.
Yeah. Well, I it'd be nice to have more, but I'm enjoying what I'm doing, and as long as I don't get a lot of thousands of thumbs down,
I tell you what, I have a little over 1,400 subscribers, and I am monetized. But I got monetized. What, I can't remember. It was just a couple months ago. I'm only at like $37, I think. So I'm not living rich on my.
From what I've heard, pretty good.
I got $6. So
well, see, I had about 20 something dollars because a couple years ago, or well, years ago, when I started my YouTube channel, the the requirements were lower for subscribers and stuff. So as soon as they raised them, I immediately lost monetization, and then I had to build up again. And, so.
Well, but like we were talking earlier, you got all these subscribers, but then nobody watches the videos. There's only 20 views. I mean, the only way I get views is if I put them on Facebook, basically. Because like tonight, I had 13 views on that video I put up about changing the light bulb. And then tonight I put it up on Facebook. I got 22 views already now.
Now, I tell you what, the one thing that I probably would, if I ever pay for for this StreamYard, is that, see, right now you can only stream to one at a time. If you pay for the service, you can actually stream to YouTube and Facebook at the same time and have the chats and everything together.
That's what you're looking for, Brad.
But that's the only thing I could see that would, make me actually do it maybe later in the future.
With all of my YouTube vlogs, I'll take that little URL clip and I'll put that on my Facebook. I put it in two places in Facebook. I put it on my regular Brad Shed page, and then I also put it on a Vermonter in the Philippines page. And new vlog number 187 or whatever. And I get people watching there. I still don't get a lot of comments on YouTube, or I get a few maybe on Facebook, but people don't seem to want to say anything.
They're more of the, what do you call it, the wallflowers,
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you've heard me talking in the past videos here about Miss Sue, but I know Miss Sue watches my videos, but that's my dad's former wife, but she's not going to comment on YouTube. She's not going to comment on Facebook. She just likes going and seeing what I'm doing, and that's another reason I do the videos, because I know she watches and it helps her keep up with me. And that's what she wants to do. She wants to keep up and see what I'm doing, So,
and of course, for a lot of people, because you have to have your channel on YouTube in order to comment. I know a lot of my friends don't want to do that. Because, and I know a couple have commented to me that they don't want to give out credit card information just to get a YouTube channel they'll never use other than making comments.
Now you're talking about using StreamYard with Facebook, correct?
I haven't, but
now, because there's two things, like, so if you're going to use StreamYard on Facebook, if you are if you're using your personal profile as your your account on StreamYard, no one can comment. But if you use your Vermonter, if you sign as Vermonter in the Philippines, then people can comment. So that's one thing. And if you mess it up, you'll see a little banner at the top saying people can't comment under your personal profile.
Oh, okay. That's good to know. Yeah.
And that's if you try to use.
Wow. I just realized we've been going about an hour.
That's if you try to use it as a Facebook also.
Yeah, try to use it streaming through Facebook and not YouTube, because you can actually, when you're setting up your live stream, you can set up more than one social media service. There's actually more than Facebook and YouTube. Service that Twitter uses, I think it's called I don't know what it's called. So like starts with a P. It's not Periscope. It's something. Maybe it is Periscope, but yeah. So if you're using it for Facebook, you want to use your page account, not your personal account.
Like this, our Philippines, go to that instead of using my
go to
name.
that one. Use that for people to actually leave comments. Now, I don't know if with the paid version, if you're streaming through two at the same time, I don't know if that changes the rules or not. So,
no,
I have more people on my friends list of my personal than I do my page. So, I mean, it kind of,
yeah. Well, we've been going an hour, and
okay,
that surprised me. It's been fun. I think though, it's I don't know about you guys. It's 10 o'clock here, so
it's 9 here. I'm on Central.
It's 10 here.
Yeah. But I gotta.
Well, I got another 30 or 24 more hours to go before I can get on the road again.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna cut this off. You guys can,
Oh no, I want to go ahead and go too. I got a new drone I've been playing with that I just got in the mail today. So
I'll get my wife on the line here in just a second, anyways.
Yeah.
But I like this a lot better because I can talk to you and I can ask you the questions that I want to ask you.
Yeah.
While you're chatting, I can do that. And I like that better because it's real time and I can ask you and get the answers I want to get from you.
Yeah. We could do like, I'm free on the weekends if you want to do like topic based discussion, or something like that.
I was talking like this. I enjoyed.
Oh yeah. I was kind of hoping we'd get some other viewers. I think there's one other person watching now, and they haven't commented anywhere that I can tell. And the reason I think that is I've got a 1 up there, and before the 3 of us were talking, and there was a 0. So I think that 1 up there indicates there may be one other foreigner watching.
Well, I don't think I'm watching. I've got it on my screen here, and it's live. It's showing just exactly what we're doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
that might be it, because if you're logged in on a different device, it'll show up as a separate viewer too.
Yeah, but I'm just on my scroll page here.
Oh, okay.
And it's just showing up at the top.
Oh, okay. Well, that wouldn't do it then. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's showing a live shot of us. Did it just go out?
So yeah. If you didn't click on it, then that wouldn't show up as a viewer. So you had a viewer that popped in and popped out. So
if it just went out, that was me watching it.
No,
I'm showing one watching still.
Yeah, me too. Who are you?
You must be really crazy watching us 3 guys go on for an hour.
Despite appearances, this is not the mafia. Whoever it is, you can tell us your name, right? We haven't killed anybody in how long has it been, guys?
Couple of years.
Let us know.
But I really enjoyed it. I appreciate both talking to both of you. And I've learned some things tonight too. So
yeah, me too.
There we go.
I appreciate your input, guys. Especially Dale with his StreamYard expertise. So well, and this accomplished kind of what I wanted, because I wanted to do a test of StreamYard and see if it's something I want to keep doing, or do I want to just go live stream on straight to YouTube or something. And I think that, as you were saying, Steve, this is good because we can interact quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So
see if you can pull Kuya into it on one of the next ones.
Say again, Steve.
See if you can get Kuya to join us on one of the next ones. Kuya Nation.
There you go.
Oh yeah, I haven't talked to him forever.
He may be too busy. He's got a new grandson on the way.
Yeah, I saw that.
I didn't know that. He's got 2 granddaughters, no grandson.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Okay, guys, I'm going to shut this one down. Appreciate you joining me, and it was a lot of fun. What do you think? Tentatively aim for next Saturday night.
Yeah, that'll work.
That's fine. If I'm available, I'm available. I just you just know I never want to know where I'm going to be at. So
right.
But if I'm here, I'm going to be online. There's Kuya Nation just checked in right there.
There he is.
His ear must be burning because we were talking about him.
Let's see here. I wonder, for him, I would
just send the link.
If he sends the link and then he'll go into the back room and then you just add him to the chat.
Right. In theory. Let's see if I can. Kuya, don't go away. I'm going to see if I can figure out how to wait.
How to add you here, Kuya?
Oh, there it is. There it is. Here we go. Kuya, click on that link, and we'll see if we can add you.
Bring it to a StreamYard page.
We're going into overtime.
Yeah. Open here. Dale, how do I get rid of that?
Just click on that. Click on that comment again. It'll go away. There you go.
Whoop! It's not going away.
It's gone.
There it is.
It's for me.
Okay, good. Look at a minute.
We'll see if he'll pop up here in a minute.
Yeah, once he clicks on it, he's got to go through the whole schmeal of how he wants to appear and
right
stuff like that. So
let's see.
He may be. I don't never know if I've got an invite to your page there. I just clicked. I liked it, so I'll see your comments now there, Brad. On your Vermonter in the Philippines, I didn't know you had a Facebook page.
Hey, whoa!
Hey, rock on!
What's up, baby?
Woo! Long time no see.
Hey, man, how's it going, guys?
All right.
Oh, great, man.
Steve, what happened, bro?
What happened?
You chopped it all off, man.
I got to be a young man.
Oh my God. Man.
It just got too much. I am trying to wear this mask all the time, and
Yeah, I know.
It was just a mess.
It is tough.
Oh
man. Yeah, I've been busy, man. Doing all my cooking and all that other stuff. Grandkids running around, going crazy.
Well, yeah, just say congratulations on that. I heard you having a new one. You're not, but somebody else is.
Yeah, that make grandbaby number 4. So that's due in August. They're making it harder on me to go to the Philippines, man. They're making it harder. It's gonna be tough to be away from them, but
yeah,
you gotta do what you gotta do, man. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Well, do this if you can make it work. Do the split, like some of them do.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to schedule that. I'm trying to do it. I'm trying.
There's a guy in the top left corner that's trying to do a split too.
Yeah, working on it.
That's the only way to do it. It's cool if you got a job to come back to.
Yeah.
But
I'm working
every time I say the Philippines, man, my work's like, no more, dude, no more.
You took off for too long.
Yeah, they get jealous.
Yeah, they watch too many of your videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm working part-time now, and we're making a little headway on the financial end of things, but it's tough. The good news is, though, we apparently on the 15th, we're going to have another therapist come on board. So I got to do some calculations later tonight to see if I can chop another day off my my work week. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
You know, to the point. Here's what's scary. Of course, I'm a physical therapist. I work in a nursing home, and it's getting to the point where I'm older than a lot of the people who live there.
Well,
I like your story last week on your live stream.
Yeah. The other day, there'd been a little bit of turnover recently, partly because of COVID and other things. And the other day, I had one of the LNAs come up to me and try to show me to my room. And I said, no, I work here. She said, yes, of course you do. Ethel, what room is he in? Can we get him back to
oh man.
Anyway.
That's freaking awesome.
You gotta be careful.
Yeah. Look, I got a badge. It's a real badge, you know. Anyway. Yeah. So
yeah, what am I next? What's that?
What time is it out there?
Right now it is 8:13.
Okay, yeah. All right.
2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. No daylight savings time in Arizona. So.
Yeah. We don't change out here.
Yeah.
Don't change.
In a way, I don't know. That almost makes sense to me.
Yeah. Yep. Hey, have you guys been watching that thing about Pinatubo and Tall?
Yeah.
Man,
I hate that because that was one of my bucket list things was to go up Pinatubo, climb up and take that tour up in there. And of course, I was going to have to cheat because a lot of the tour places won't take you if you're over 68 or something, and I'm just a little bit.
My wife and I went to the top of Tall Volcano a little less than a year before it erupted. So,
oh yeah.
I still feel sorry for that horse.
Yeah,
they had to put me on the smallest horse ever, going up that volcano.
Yeah. Shoot. Yeah, their horses are small.
Well, see, they had bigger horses. I saw someone coming down. It was a guy smaller than me on the bigger horse than I had. I'm like, and I told the guy, I was like, "You want me to? I'll walk next to the horse." He's like, "No, that's okay."
Oh man! Wow! Yeah. Yep. Don't argue with them.
We're hoping we can go back in August this year, as long as the quarantine's gone. Because in Samar or northern Samar, as long as you pass the COVID test when you arrive, like in Manila or whatever, when you get there, they don't have quarantine. So we're good there. But we're not going to quarantine for 7 days when we're only going for 2 weeks. It doesn't make any sense.
Exactly. That's what my problem is. I'm not going to quarantine for 14 days and can't be able to see my family.
Yeah. Are you to get to northern Samar? Is that the way to go? Is you go to Manila and then make your way there?
The first time we went there, yes, and then when they expanded the flights out of Clark, now we had to take a bus and then fly out the following morning because they only have one flight going and coming every day to Katarman.
Oh, okay.
And you got to get on one of those Q400 turboprop planes that
welcome to Hawaiian City.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, the airport in Katarman, it's one of those where the main drag, that goes across northern Samar, cuts through the middle of the airport. So they have to close the gates on both sides of the highway to land and take off the plane, and then they open them back up for people to cross.
Oh man.
Yeah.
No way. No.
Oh man.
Is that a line of sight airfield also, I assume.
They've got a very small tower. It's like the tower is just above the roof of the main terminal. So, yeah, they only take off and land from one direction.
Yeah, well, we have a line of sight, so I've been up there now twice, the past 2 times nearby, I think it was. I got up there, we flew over the airport, and flew right back to Manila.
Okay.
That was not fun.
No.
A 12-hour bus ride back up.
See, now we only have 2 choices. I wish they would have just kept the flights out of Manila, but the only choices are either fly into Manila. I guess you could fly into Clark, but the tickets are more expensive for some reason, and then then fly, or you can get on a bus for 16 hours, which I'm not doing.
Yeah.
I mean, you could fly to Cebu and then to Tacloban, and then you have a 5-hour bus ride from there up, going north.
Yeah.
It's the province.
Yep. The fun of getting around up there.
Yeah.
Well, the only good thing about me was I knew the procedure from getting out of Manila Airport over to get a jeepney, over to get a train, over to get a bus. So that helped me out a lot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, you'd get in a taxi, and the taxi is going to cost you twice as much as what probably 4 or 5 times more than what the jeepney and the train ride is up there.
So, we have to do. We normally fly in. We have to land at Terminal 1. Well, we take a Genesis bus to Clark, which only picks up at Terminal 3. So when we land at 1, we got to take a taxi around the airport to catch the bus.
Yeah.
Until they're supposedly building a high-speed train so you can go from one airport to the other, and that's going to help out a lot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
They keep saying I'm hoping that'll come up too, because that'd be nice if they do that.
Well, they're expanding the tollway too.
Yep, I've seen that also. I've been doing the same thing as getting in Terminal 1 and then taking a taxi around.
Mm-hmm.
I got a taxi one day. I left Terminal 1. We pulled out and got down around, I don't know how far around the airport we got, and't broke down at a stoplight. He couldn't go anymore. I had to jump out of that one, get in another one, and keep going. Wow. So, I had to pay double the fare that day. That was.
Oh my gosh. That's the bonus plan, man.
Yeah, that was the bonus plan. I think he did that on purpose. I said, he called his buddy and said, "Hey, you meet me right here around the corner. This guy pay us double."
Wow. Man.
Hey Sid, what's Rose feel about that new grandbaby coming?
We're pretty excited. Yeah, we're excited. Yeah, it's been a lot of drama going on this year for us, and then throwing on the COVID, and it's just been like, come on, man, give me a break.
Yeah.
This was our year, December 2021, that was our target date. And, again, with all that COVID crap, and I'm like, man, I don't know. But we'll see how it goes. When you get the bad days at work, you're like, come on, December. Come on, baby. Come on.
Oh, yeah. I hear you. Yeah.
Just I tell you, Rose get a lot of practice in for business over the Philippines.
Dude, we talk about it a lot, and just to do something simple, just to keep me active, I mean, I don't know if I told you that time that I did a $10 investment on a barbecue stand, and I made $100 a month without even trying. And then I've done $22,000 on a gym, and it's been a total flop. Tried to do a tattoo. Yeah. Tried to do a tattoo parlor. All my tattoo gear left.
Mm.
And it's just been keep it simple, man. Keep it simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make what you can and be thankful for what you got, right?
Yeah. I don't want to go over there and take over Subic Bay, Freeport Zone, or
Yeah.
anything like that. And you know, too, it's like if you start making it good, man, everybody wants you. Everybody wants you.
Or they try to copy you.
Yeah. Well, that's what happened with our gym.
Well, that's why, Molly right now, she makes that Panzit and Bico and everything else.
Yep.
And now you got these little ladies walking around every morning.
Yep.
Panzit, Bico, Panzit, Bico. We'll go to your door and we'll give it to you.
Yep.
So, but I don't know.
I don't know if you guys ever saw that video I did. It was an interview with a pastor who had a heart attack while he was over there. He's like really turned into a really good friend, and he is like really wanting to go, over to the Philippines with me, and I'm like, dude, just, he's a pastor, but he still works like 60 hours a week at his job. And he's been there 30 years. He's going to turn 55 this week. And, I'm like, I want him to go, man, so bad. And his wife is from Cavite, but she's kind of, I'm not going because I've escaped the country one time. I'm not going back. I'm like, oh, come on, man. But she doesn't want to go to the city, and I'm like, man, no, we're going to the province, and I, it's so much quieter, and it's not a rat race, and I mean, that's our dream, man. That's our dream. It would make it easier to have somebody there that can speak English. I'm sure, Steve, you spent a lot of time over there, man. And, when you yeah. Yeah, everybody's got the freaking nosebleed, and but I'm not saying that in a bad way, but man, you start talking to yourself a lot.
I get out and drive. I go somewhere.
Oh man. Well, I'm coaching.
Or I start cooking. That's one thing I do.
Every time I try doing something, somebody comes and takes it out of my hand. No, Kuya, I'll do it. I'm like, oh, come on, man.
Yeah.
Hey, that's why we built a fence around the house there. Now I can cook in my own backyard and don't have to worry about it.
I still got a fence. It doesn't even keep the dogs in the yard.
we built it to kick the chickens out. The chickens still come in the yard.
Yeah. All my dogs, they kept coming. My dogs kept coming back with a chicken in their mouth or a bullet in their butt. Because somebody, like, shut the gate. There's so much stuff that I've been wanting to do, like little short videos, like I don't know. Have you guys seen that guy? Everybody has a story to tell. Have you seen that guy yet?
Yeah.
That's a pretty good little channel, but this guy like totally sold everything he had, and it's a story you got to watch. And when I see people who actually make that move, I'm like, wow, why can't I do it? But, again, he doesn't have kids and, family back in the States. He's kind of like a nomad. So,
see, my wife and I, we have some business ideas because I got to be doing something over there.
Yeah.
But I got it to the point where, like, she wants to run a uke store. That's her dream.
Yeah.
I'm going to do something simple. I'm just going to do the management part of it. Like, I'm going to actually have a pig farm, but I'm going to hire someone else to run it, and I'm just going to manage it. So.
Yeah.
Something simple I might do, like computer or cell phone repair, or, something like that,
Yeah. Yeah. We sent somebody to a computer school over there, and then 2010, when I was on my first run, 3 months by myself, or excuse me, 2 months, I was having computer problems, and man, I couldn't find this dang soul, even though I put somebody through school, to do it. That was another frustrating, moment. You know, and that's what, you know, I see on YouTube a lot. You know, everybody's posting all these, you know, rainbows and unicorns and ponies and, you know, the good stories. You know, you never see any, you know, real. Yeah, you know, this is what happens, man. You know, it's not all fun and games.
Hmm.
You know, I'm sure all of us have a story, you know, to tell, you know, of something bad. Not bad. It just wasn't what we expected it, you know.
Like the time I got.
That's why I like Toto Kelly, man. He tells it like it is. He don't.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yep. No BS.
No BS about him, man.
Yeah.
If he's having a bad day, he'll let you know about it. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Well, I'm on a live stream.
But yeah, you know, it's not all fun and games. I mean, you know, Brian, you know, Philly in the Philippines, man, he's doing good, but you still see him sometimes come up and, you know, having a bad day, you know.
Oh yeah.
And you know, while we're over here having a bad day, you know, you still be like, I'd rather be there and having a bad day.
Oh yeah.
You know,
You're right about that.
and like,
Yeah.
it's
Definitely be better over there having a bad day.
yeah. So that's just,
I had a bad day yesterday, and I'm glad it was over with, but I had to be in Jersey yesterday. That wasn't no fun for me.
I don't know how you drive. You or drive the big semi. There ain't no way, dude. No way.
It's the video's coming up. You'll see some of that down in Jersey. I hated that the other day. Oh man,
You're crazy.
give me Iowa, give me Nebraska, give me anywhere else but Jersey City.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's just absolutely no way.
But then again, today I'm back in West Virginia, so I love the mountain views and love the scenery I get to see today, you know.
Yeah.
One day's bad, one day's good. You got to take good and bad.
Friday's always good.
I don't know. Friday wasn't a good day for me yesterday.
Yeah. Friday comes around. I can't believe I'm getting paid for this job, man. I'll be paying you.
Yeah. One day we'll all be able to sit in the Philippines drinking a coconut.
Yep.
What's that? Buko juice.
Yep.
Oh, book yeah.
Yeah.
Fresh buko.
Yeah. Fresh buko.
Yeah. And we can do that.
I keep seeing Brad's beach property in my mind. You know,
Yeah,
I'm
I put a tent up there. Go camping one night.
yeah.
Kuya, you got some echo going on.
Oh, he's got his YouTube in your
We want to go to your beach property, Brad.
What's that?
We want to go to your beach property and put up a tent.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, man. That's pretty big. Yeah.
I'll have to call you next time I'm over there and see if I can go borrow your beach property and go get me a tent. Put the kids out in the tent. They've never been out in the tent like that. They wouldn't know what to do. What, Daddy? No internet? No cell phone? What do I do?
No, man. The only problem our beach is that for some reason, right there are no, you know, I don't know what it is. Just the way ocean configured right there. Because I've looked for it, and you don't find much at all. But no, seriously. You're over there. We can have you meet up with, if we're not, have you meet up with our nephew, get you up there, and you can put up, there's actually a concrete, what do you call it? Banyo. And a couple of water pumps there. We don't have any electricity yet. And at some point, city water there. Because there is water there. There's a resort on either side of it. When we first got there, up there, but you know, you heard I was there. You know, everybody wanted to.
Let's do it.
I'd take my kids over there, put them out there, tell them to survive.
Yeah.
My kids don't even want to get out in my yard and play in my yard anymore. This COVID has ruined people, you know. The kids. The kids.
Yeah.
My kids have. I know like several kids in Sammy's class. I've talked to several parents, so we've talked together, you know, and they're losing their appetites. They're not wanting to go out, and they don't want to go outside. They don't want to do anything, you know. So I don't know. I hope it's in soon so they can get back out and be able to be with their friends and stuff like that and get back going again.
Yeah.
I just really think it's a bad thing for the kids, this all lockdown and stuff like this.
Oh yeah. No question.
Yeah.
Hard enough to get kids outdoors.
And then if you think the kids, you know, they're the last ones supposed to be getting this vaccine for it, why haven't you let them in school this whole time if they're the least risk? That don't make any sense to me. So
No.
I gotta do something because my kids are becoming I don't know what you call it. They're getting bad over there, really. Huh?
A vegetable?
Yeah, a vegetable. Sammy's a vegetable over there. We've had to take him to the hospital already because he won't eat.
Wow.
Oh.
He just gets depressed and he won't eat. He won't do anything. So, you know, you hadn't seen his friends for over a year now. Seen them online, but you can't, you know, that's not like being out with your friends, you know, going to the mall or going out to a resort to play and swim in the pool or whatever, you know. So I just think it's bad on all, not just the kids in the Philippines, but the kids worldwide. You know, it's a really bad situation for all of them.
No, it's even watching my oldest granddaughter, and it's horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Horrible.
Yeah.
What do you think the Philippines is going to be like when you get back?
I don't know. I have no idea what it's going to be like. Walk into a bunch of zombies, I think.
Yep.
Well, for the most part, our community stayed the same, except for, you know, the kids being locked down. You know, and Sammy's the one that's the worst because he don't want to get out with the kids in Bustamante. He wants to be with his friends that were in his school. You know.
Yeah.
So that's his problem. I told him, I said, you got to make new friends, you know, you got to get out and be with the friends of Bustamante, you know, and get out and play with them too, you know.
Yeah. Well, it's just weird, you know, when you see the videos, you know, Angela's, you know, the streets are empty.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow. The malls, Escalade.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you go back and I just think it's going to be a ghost town. I just think what I thought about it.
Like, I never that surprised me that McDonald's even closed in RSM. So now my kids can't get McDonald's and they're upset.
Yeah.
See, our 1 year has been one year. It's been drive-through.
What is it?
Yeah.
The McDonald's? Yeah. It's just completely crazy, I think.
And we have McDonald's.
Yeah, it's sad. I mean, all the restaurants around here, I just can't believe how many closed up over here.
Yeah. Hey, I was at the restaurant tonight though, and it was packed full.
Wow.
I'm in West Virginia, and they've opened everything up here. 100% capacity.
Wow.
Right on.
So everybody, it just felt so good to be in a restaurant tonight and hearing.
Yeah.
Everybody laughing, having a good time.
So a lot of our restaurants opened up in the rebellion for that.
Yeah. Well, they have signs on the doors now. Open 100% capacity. Social distancing practices will be observed.
Yeah.
So they skip, even though it's 100% capacity, they're still skipping the table between people. So I don't know what that means because it's not 100% capacity. And people were standing in line when I was there. They were out the door.
Wow.
Just collecting phone numbers. I'll text you when we have a table ready.
See, we went to the field, and they had what they did is they had between the so you can't
Yeah. The restaurants have done so much. Brad, are you still with us?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying. We're going past your bedtime, aren't we? Yeah, you have a good live stream here, Brad.
Yeah.
your fault.
You may only have 4 viewers, but it's a good live stream.
I'm going to have to review this.
But the restaurants have done everything they can do. I mean, they've done so much, and like you said, putting up the screens and everything else between the tables. Those guys need their jobs as well as anybody else does, So I'm happy to see them doing business.
Yeah.
We actually had a hardware store that went out of business last month.
What was that, Dale?
So we actually had an Ace Hardware in our town. It sounds like less than 6,000 people. Our Ace Hardware was out this month.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Man. Well, guys, I'm going to head in here and help Road.
All right.
Are you doing this next Saturday?
Yeah. Why not? 9 o'clock. You can count on probably us four, unless one of you guys on the road. Give it a shot. And I'll advertise this one. This one. I think I put something up on earlier today. So I didn't have any in my. Neither one of my friends responded. So. Anyway, I'm glad you guys And it's been fun having us together. We miss him. I suppose we could get Brian. I don't know how many of us we could. I'm not sure. Dale, do you have any idea how are possible for guests?
Oh, there, your microphone's muted. Yeah.
You can have 8.
Oh, okay.
We're just all real tiny.
Yeah.
Well, right on, guys. I'll try to catch up.
I'm going to shut this and after I take off, three of you can set up another one. You can go on.
All right.
I'm finished.
We'll see you guys.
Peace out, man.
Bye.
All right, guys.
Thanks.
We'll see you.
Yeah.